Hello friends, before starting today's topic, I want to express my deep condolences to the recent fire victims at different locations in Dhaka city. May Allah place those departed souls into Jannah. In this video, I will try to extract different aspects about life in Canada from real life experience of people living here for many years. Having said that, today I got the great opportunity to talk with Wes, a successful person in his career, a Torontonian, a former resident of Edmonton, Alberta. I really feel great honor to get his time today to talk with him about his experience. I hope you guys will be with me in this video and will watch it till the end. Today I want to introduce one of the successful men in Canada that is living for a long time, and this is my great honor and great opportunity to talk with Wes today. Your full name is Wes Torki, and it's my great honor to have you here today. So today I basically try to ask you a few questions about Canada and about some opportunities for the newcomers who want to come in Canada and about the life in Canada. And so if you please share your experience with me.
The best thing is Canada is you have freedom and you have safety.
Yes.
You don't have to worry. The crime rate is relatively low.
Yes.
We have a democracy.
Yes.
There's 5 main political parties. You can even vote communist. I mean, you're allowed, you have freedom here.
Yes.
Freedom of religion or no religion. I mean, you have no worries. The biggest complaint
Yes.
the Canadians have is the weather. Everybody complains about the weather, and it's usually the cold weather, but it only lasts for 3 months, and you can dress properly, and it's fine.
So I heard that you came before you used to live in Alberta, in I guess in Edmonton, right? And so now you are in Toronto. Compare your experience or your daily life, your culture or the price, food or education. In all aspects, how do you compare Toronto with Edmonton?
Toronto's way bigger, way more interesting, way more culturally diverse. The transit system is excellent compared to Edmonton. Edmonton, you almost need a car.
Yes.
Like there's a transit system, but it's not very good. Not compared to Toronto. Toronto, you can get by without a car. You go to different neighborhoods, and it's quite different from Edmonton. And the weather is better, way better.
In Toronto.
Yes, it's quite mild and there's not much snow.
I heard that the weather in Edmonton is very harsh, like it's the extreme, like when it's cold it's too much cold, and when it's hot it's too much hot, something like that.
No, I didn't mind the hot weather because it's not humid.
Yes.
Maybe there's only 1 or 2 nights a year where it doesn't cool down at night.
Yeah.
Most of the time it cools down at night because of the mountains.
Yes.
So it's good for sleeping in the summertime.
Yeah. Yes, like in Toronto, it's surrounded by those lakes.
So you get the lake effect.
Lake effect. That's why it's a little bit humid.
A little bit humid, yes.
Yes, a little bit humid. Not if I compare with Vancouver or something like that, some areas like that. But I guess in Toronto it's a little bit humid, but not that much, right? Yeah.
Well, it's probably the most humid place in Canada, so.
Oh, okay. Yes, it's surrounded by 5 Great Lakes, right? So it's kind of natural. Yeah. Okay, then I found that areas in the east, weather is very harsh, like too much snow or too much. During the summer it's too much hot. But in Toronto we found that it's not that hot, not that rainy or everything. How do you think about it?
Well, like we have hot weather and we have cold weather. We have 4 seasons, which is nice.
Yeah.
But we don't have the extreme dangerous weather that other places have, so we're very lucky that way.
Yeah.
Like United States, in the Midwest, they have tornadoes in populated areas, and our tornadoes are mostly just in farmers' fields and stuff, so nobody gets hurt.
Yes.
and we don't have to worry about like earthquakes so far or volcanoes. Like we're lucky.
Sometimes I found that even though we have always snow, but even though sometimes a little bit of snow falls in our neighboring areas, we found that the life stucks there. For 1 or 2 days, life stucks because there is a lot of snow and not that much cleaning. But here, I never, after like I'm living here for around 10 years now, I never find like that. Snowfall is always going on, and always the cleaning, the massive cleaning is going on, and life is going on. I mean, right?
We have the infrastructure for it. People have snow plows.
Yes.
Everybody has a shovel that owns a house.
Yes.
And people just, they're used to it, they deal with it. If you're not used to the snow, you don't have the snow tires,
Yes.
you can't even drive.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of a law in Canada, and I think it's mandatory in Quebec now from this year, I guess, that you have to have your snow tires during the snow season, right?
Oh, I didn't know that, but yeah, that makes sense. That's common sense, yes.
It becomes that.
And some people get confused. They think all season tires are snow tires, and they're not snow tires.
Yes, that's
Snow tires are different.
different.
The
And
tread is
it
much
is,
bigger.
much bigger, and it has more grip to the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So next, what do you think about if we compare Edmonton with Toronto? What do you think about cost of living, like the house rent, the food price, the transportation?
Most things in Edmonton cost more, except housing. Housing is a way cheaper. You can buy a basic single-family house for, $350,000.
Yeah,
Just an ordinary nice single-family house.
yeah.
But the food is more expensive. Gas is cheaper.
Okay.
I don't know the price.
Okay. No,
But
yeah, we don't live there,
everything's
right?
more expensive. All the clothing, all the electronics.
Yeah,
And I think it's partly because Edmonton is far north.
yeah.
And Toronto is like, Southern Ontario is heavily populated and close to the United States, so they can ship things cheaper.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you think if a person like the new people who are planning to come to Canada, what they choose as a living place? They should choose Toronto, or they should choose Edmonton?
I think they should choose a place where they can find employment,
Yes.
and then once they have employment, then their life will be good.
Yeah. So
If they find employment anywhere in Canada, they should move there
Yes.
and make their life there, and then things will happen. And if they don't like it there, then they can move somewhere else. But to have employment is the main thing.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, you are 100% right. I guess employment is the main thing.
Yes.
Even I think that wherever is the opportunity, you should go there. And based on those point of opportunity, I guess Toronto is also a very good place, because lots of Toronto is known as the financial capital of Canada, right?
Yes.
So there are lots of opportunities downtown. If you go to downtown, you'll see lots of offices, all the banks, financial institutions, and all the companies
So
have
all the head office banks
head
are
office
located in Toronto,
is,
right?
in Toronto. So
Like the five main banks are all in Toronto.
exactly.
But there's opportunities everywhere in Canada. But I think there's friendly people everywhere. But it's probably easier in Toronto or Vancouver because they're more multicultural, and people would find like their own people there already.
Yes. So the culture will be more comfortable for them.
Yes.
And the people are here, they knows how to deal with some new people.
Yes.
And they are always ready to help each other. I think something like that. Yes. Okay. And we know, like before I came to Canada, I had a feeling in my mind that Canada is a land of opportunity. So how do you feel? Do you feel exactly like me, or something different?
No, I believe that if you're hardworking and you make the right choices, you can succeed.
Okay. Say if I'm a hard worker, so what do you think? Which field I should start hard working? Like,
Well, it's what you say to anybody. Like, typically they say do what you enjoy, but then sometimes do what you're good at. Like, if you're good at something, maybe you don't enjoy it, but maybe you'll make money.
yeah.
Like, either way is probably the way to go.
If you consider as a newcomer in Toronto, in all the parts of Canada, but especially in Toronto because we are here right now. So what do you think? What Toronto is offering for them? Like if I say education, if I say jobs,
Well,
if I say
they've got
training,
very good schools. University of Toronto's, you know,
best university,
one of the best universities in our country.
Yeah, I think it's rated best, one of the best universities in North America. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So how about jobs?
Well, jobs, it's like, what is your ability? If you're good, if you're mechanically inclined and good with your hands, get a job as a tradesman. They make very good money when they're working. Or if you're good business-minded, some people are very good and they can open a small business and become very successful. Or some people are happy working in a union job where they have job security and benefits.
Yes.
It depends on the person's abilities and personality. And sometimes you just fall into a job
Okay.
and you just sort of stay there and you become successful.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes I found that in my life that even though when I come to Canada, I found that there are a lot of jobs that matches with my ability, but I'm not getting it. So I'm applying, but I'm not getting it because maybe I didn't have education or degrees from here. So then I had to go to school and update myself. Then I found that jobs are becoming very easy, and I can, whatever right now I'm doing, I got a easy ladder to go up, right?
Yes.
But now, so I guess Toronto is offering, not only Toronto, but whole Ontario and all over Canada is offering new training opportunities for the newcomers, and also I guess and they are offering new like schools and new curriculums for the.
Everybody has the same problem to get the first job, to get your foot in the door, because nobody has to take a chance on you if you have no experience.
Okay. Yeah. So. If we want to wrap up everything, what is your overall message for the people who are already here as a newcomer, or people who are planning to come to Canada as, of course, as a newcomer? What is your overall message? What they should focus on before coming here?
Just like if you have like a network of family and friends living somewhere, maybe you should move to that location and they can help you.
Okay.
That's a big thing. Or if you have employment lined up somewhere, just move there and work, and then you have a job history, and you don't like the location, you can move somewhere else. But to get your first job is important, and to have a network of family and friends would be a big help.
Okay.
And the weather is bad. Like there's bad weather in every part of Canada, so don't worry about it. It changes.
It will become a part of your life.
Yes.
So you have
can
to
dress properly and just like learn how to live with it.
Yes. You have to learn how to deal with all those hard situations.
Yes. I mean, it's not only Canada. Everybody moving to a new country has to
cope with the environment.
Different culture, different language, and you just sort of learn.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for your valuable time that you managed to give me. And you are here. I know you made a long commute to come here. Thank you so much. Thanks for having
you're
me
welcome.
here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So friends, I hope this video will help you to understand the opportunities and real situation of Canada, especially in Toronto, and people who are planning to come to Canada or who are already here trying to settle down themselves, get some information from this video, and which will help them to make their own decisions. thank you so much for being with me. If you like this video, please give thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe my channel. So see you next time. For now, goodbye.